but I know that you have a lot to say about Kyrsten Sinema 2 days after that historic runoff election, bringing the focus and attention back to her when she said she'd be leaving the Democratic Party and registering as an independent. What's going on there?
She's the worst. Honestly, she's the worst. She's bad at politics and she's a bad person. It's a hell of a combination. At least you can be a good person and bad at politics, or like good at politics and a bad person. That's usually the way it goes. She's a bad person and she's bad at politics.
Why is she bad at politics?
Because she's basically forced to become an independent because she's pissed off Democrats in her state. You know, I was making this point to somebody the other day. Someone, a good friend of mine said to me, but she's a loyal Democrat. She votes with Biden like 9% of the time. And I made that point on Twitter too. She does. Here's the problem. It's the 7% of the time she doesn't vote with Biden that everyone knows her for and has come to define her and negatively define her. It's like, I get that you want to be independent and you want to create this independent, persona, but you need to pick your spots well. She has not picked her spots well. And what she's done is she has pissed off every Democrat in Arizona, it seems, to the point that she knows she can't win a Democratic primary. She can't. If Ruben Gallego, who's a congressman, runs against her, he will almost certainly defeat her in a primary. That's why she became independent. And basically, this is why she's a bad person. She's saying the Democratic Party, if you run against me in a three-way race, some crazy Republican like Carrie Lake, or Blake Masters is going to get elected.
Sure, they would get elected.
Is going to get elected. That's what she's doing. She's threatening her own party. Now, if I were Democrat, I would just say the hell with you and I'd run anyway, because I think it's very possible her support collapses. Because I don't know where her constituency lies in Arizona politics. I mean, Smart made a good point. I saw somewhere I saw this, that if she's independent, Gallego can run as a normal Democrat, not as a liberal Democrat trying to take her on from the left. So that actually gives him a little more ability to, have a broader coalition of support. The thing is, who's your constituency? Democrats?
I don't know, but if she gets 1 or 2% of the vote, which is all she needs, she's gonna. Then you're
That's
gonna.
True. So, I mean, her support has to completely collapse. She has to go be below 10%. I mean, because you would think that, I think Blake Masters got 46% of the vote, 49% of the vote. I mean, which is kind of crazy considering that there's like a more than even chance he once buried a dead body in the desert. I mean,
yeah, he sure looks like it.
I mean, of any person in politics who buried a dead person in the Senate and in the desert,
yeah,
him or JD Vance, I think one of those two. But here's the thing:
JD Vance might have paid someone to do it for him with somebody else's money.
That's true. Yeah, maybe. But the thing is that so you could imagine a scenario in which some Republicans who voted for Blake Masters, like, maybe would vote for Kyrsten Sinema because they think she's like independent. But so I think she might win some Republican support. I mean, what's weird about it is that her numbers, this is crazy. I saw this poll the other day. Her numbers among Republicans, fair abilities, are the same they are among Democrats. That's unheard of in this day and age. Like, they're the same number. How is that even possible? It's crazy. So I just think that, the chances are if she runs, she might take some support from Republican, but chances are she takes most support from Democrats and from independents who lean Democratic and would cause Democrats the seat. I still say you run against her, you force her to be on the ballot and make a decision if she wants to be humiliated and see what happens. But, it's not a great situation for Democrats at all.